New hypersonic flight simulations just revealed something shocking that researchers did not expect. Hypersonic vehicles, complex interactions with gases in the air are being revealed for the first time, thanks to a new 3D simulation by researchers in the Department of Aerospace Engineering at the Granger College of Engineering, University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. The shock waves and boundary layers of these high-speed interactions displayed in the simulations provide new information on how flow impacts surface properties in vehicles travel at Mach speeds. Engineers can apply this information to produce the next generation of hypersonic vehicles. And simulation top speed with top tech. The Granger College researchers, Dr. Deborah Levine and her PhD student Irmak Taylan Karpuzku, were fortunate enough to spend time on the highly advanced Frontier computer system at the Texas Advanced Computing Center and access software developed by earlier graduate students working under Levine. But with support from the National Science Foundation, Frontier provided the pair with the technological capabilities that previous studies in this area lacked. Transitioning flows are 3D and unsteady in nature, regardless of the flow of geometry. Experiments were conducted in 3D in the early 2000s, did not provide enough data to determine any 3D effects or unsteadiness because there were not enough sensors all around the cone-shaped model, explains Carpescu. It was not wrong, it was just all that was possible then. We have those data to compare, but have the full picture now in 3D. It's different, he said. Normally, you would expect the flow around the cone to be concentric ribbons, but we noticed breaks in the flow within shock layers, both in the single and double cone shapes. And there were shocking hypersonic findings. In their simulations, the researchers ran a conically shaped object at Mach speeds against their molecules. The Granger pair chose the cone shape as a simplified universal representation of most hypersonic vehicles. They found breaks close to the cone's tip, and where the molecules were closer together, a shock wave made them more viscous. And as you increase the Mach number, the shock gets closer to the surface and promotes these instabilities, Carpescu said. It would be too expensive to run the simulation at every speed, but we did run it at Mach 6 and did not see the break in the flow. The Granger researchers used the Monte Carlo sampling method to run repeated randomized samples. While physics-based formulas can accurately determine the probability of individual particles colliding, the randomized method provides more complete results for the billions of particles the team tracked compared to classical computational fluid dynamics. And now, discovering why the breaks occurred was the team's biggest challenge. The team expected the flow to be uniformly moving in all directions, leaving them to search the existing literature for more explanation. However, the pair did discovered how they could apply a triple-deck theory linear stability analysis to the unexpected flow. Levine and Carpazzu combed through the complex formulas to discern how to use them before writing code to run another simulation. Although running their 3D simulation turned out to be more difficult than expected, the pair successfully offset the work with a second computer program to ensure the simulation worked. Our group in-house software made it efficient to run the simulation in parallel processors, so it's much faster, Carpescu said. There were already data from experiments under high-speed conditions, so we had some intuition about how the simulations would look, but in 3D we found breaks that we did not expect to see. By capturing the first full 3D pictures of hypersonic flow behavior, the Granger team's groundbreaking simulation opens the door to designing faster, more efficient vehicles that can withstand the extreme conditions of Mach speed travel. And the paper, loss of axial symmetry in hypersonic flows to Conical Shapes appeared March 7, 2025 in Physics Review Fluids. And this is by Ryan Wallen. On the debrief, please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.